Now on 4 News Now at 6, get ready for back-to-back weather alert days. I'm tracking gusty winds tonight. That's just a preview of what's on the way. I'll show you when the winds really start to pick up in your first alert forecast.
Those strong winds could knock over power lines. We'll show you what Avista says you can do now to prepare.
And a gunman still on the run following a deadly shooting at Brown University. What investigators are saying tonight as we learn more about the victims. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
Well, we are tracking dangerous winds, and they are only going to get stronger. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
And I'm Derek Dice. Our mix of rain and gusty winds could cause trees to come crashing down, and that's why our team of weather experts have declared back-to-back weather alert days. We have team coverage tonight, beginning with Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker, who tells us which areas will be hit the hardest.
Well, this is a region-wide wind event, and that is why a high wind watch for Tuesday evening through Wednesday is in effect for this area shaded in mustard brown on your screen. Wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour possible. Some areas even reaching 70-mile-per-hour gusts. Our forecast winds show a cold front making its way through. Here's Tuesday at midnight. We're start to see those winds really ramping up in the central part of the state. By about 1 a.m. Wednesday, winds will begin peaking in the Columbia Basin. And then as we get into early Wednesday morning, 4, 5 o'clock, we'll see our peak wind gusts down on the Palouse, close to 70 miles per hour in Pullman. In Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, 50-mile-per-hour gusts will be common, but we could see even stronger gusts than that before things begin to die down. Once we are talking about wind gusts in that 55 to 65 mile per hour range, widespread power outages, down trees, and any unsecured items you may have, especially some of your more fragile Christmas decorations outside, could be long gone. Our current winds around the region, it is windy, and we have a wind advisory in effect. I will tell you all about that and have your Tuesday forecast in just a few minutes, Derek.
And there are critical things you can do now to keep yourself and your loved ones safe during this windstorm.
Response teams are preparing for what weather experts say could be as bad as the deadly 2021 windstorm. Alexandra Cohen-Yarts joins us from Comstock Park, which was an area hit hard by that storm. So, Alexandra, how are things looking out there tonight?
Kirsten, you can definitely start to feel those powerful winds picking up, and you can see them as well. Now, Comstock, like you said, was very hard hit by that storm, and it was actually closed for several days as some of these giants had been taken down. The thought of that happening again is quite scary, but there are critical things that we can do now to make sure that we're prepared when this storm hits. Mother Nature is making noise once again across the inland Northwest. Local power companies and arborists are preparing for the worst.
We're just making sure that, we're ready to go, our equipment's ready to go.
There could be outages in our service territory, but our crews are ready to respond in a moment's notice.
Windstorms are nothing new to our region, and after all, our lush evergreen trees is what we are known for. But during weather conditions like this, they can be deadly.
With the saturated soil and those rains that we've had over the last couple of weeks, it really makes the ground wet. And when you have those strong winds that come, it can uproot those trees into our power lines, resulting in outages for our customers.
Something none of us hope for, but can be prepared for by having flashlights and batteries ready, checking your outage maps, and making sure your property is ready too.
They can hire a certified arborist to come and evaluate their trees for risks in windstorms.
Ryan Schulte, owner of Trailhead Tree Services, says his company has been busy the past couple of days evaluating homes ahead of this storm. Things are only expected to get more hectic.
We see the forecast and we see the winds, and we're expecting some calls.
Now, if you do see a power line that is down, it is critical that you stay away from it and contact emergency services. You can find a list of power outage maps on our website at kxly.com. For now, reporting from the South Hill, Alexandra Cohen-Yarts, 4 News Now.
All right, Alexandra, thank you. And to make sure that you are up to date on any weather alerts you need to know about, be sure to download the First Alert Weather app and turn on push notifications. Just search KXLY Weather on Google Play or the App Store.
While we're dealing with strong winds, Western Washington is still dealing with extreme flooding. Right now, parts of Kent and Auburn remain under level 3 evacuation orders. Many people spent the weekend packing whatever they could in their cars, but made the mistake of driving through floodwaters.
was heading to the store and I seen people, they were just driving through the water over there. And then I was like, bro, you're gonna get stuck? He got stuck.
Evacuation orders were also issued in Tukwila near the IKEA because of a levee break along the Green River. Crews are currently working to repair it, but it will take several hours.
Getting around one part of the South Hill is going to be a little tricky for the foreseeable future, with a section of South Washington closed because of a water main break. This all happened near 8th Avenue, just a few blocks west of Providence Sacred Heart Hospital. The break caused a section of the road to rise, sending water rushing down the street. The water main break is creating major issues for families and businesses in the area.
I'm thinking if I haven't gotten any news by the time I get off work, stop at a store, grab some stuff that we might need. But other than that, just kind of waiting on dishes for a couple days, maybe stop at a friend's for a shower.
We'll show you how residents are handling all of these issues that the water main has caused tonight in our 6:30 half hour. And let's take a live look at the Spokane City Council meeting, where the City Council is set to vote on a new animal control contract with Scraps. Now, the organization has faced calls for greater transparency in recent years over allegations of unethical euthanasia practices. Scraps has said the increase in euthanasia is due to more animals with serious behavioral issues that pose a safety risk. If approved, the new contract would require monthly service and performance reports and limit euthanasia without director approval. The city would also have to be given 3 days notice, allowing time to transfer an animal to an alternative location. We will have the results of tonight's vote on Nightside starting at 11 o'clock.
Well, the trial of the owner of the private security company that allegedly dragged a woman out of a Coeur d'Alene town hall is now underway.
This man is assaulting me! Assaulting me!
This was the scene back in February. The owner of Hayden-based Lear Asset Management, Paul Truitt, has pleaded not guilty to multiple charges, including battery and false imprisonment. Hunter Bertram is outside of the courthouse with opening arguments and witness testimonies.
Derek Kirsten, Paul Truitt is facing charges of 4 counts of battery and 2 counts of false imprisonment, all stemming from that February incident. The state went first in the trial that began this morning, presenting its case to the jury. Truitt's team is accused of forcibly removing Teresa Bourne-Spohl and a few others from a KCRCC town hall meeting in Coeur d'Alene High School's auditorium. The state claims they overstepped their bounds since they were volunteering without a contract and weren't dressed as security. As witnesses took the stand today, one described the scene as pretty intense, with clothes and hair being pulled during the chaos of Bourne-Spohl's removal. It's alleged these orders for removal were given by Kootenai County Sheriff Bob Norris, who said their behavior was disruptive. The Idaho Attorney General's office did not file charges against Sheriff Norris for his involvement, but did file them against Truitt. Today, his defense team laid the groundwork to justify his team's actions. They say Sheriff Norris, who's off duty, asked civilians, including Lear's team, to help out, which they argue makes their actions justified. They also believe the detention of those people was legal because of Sheriff Norris' orders. Both sides are banking on a lot of video footage to make their case to the jury. The state even signaled to the jury they aren't going to be able to show all of it. They are electing to show the moments of conflict during this trial, but are still giving them an option if they'd like to view more. And Derek Kirsten, the jury will continue to hear the arguments starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow here in Kootenai County Court. In Coeur d'Alene, I'm Hunter Bertram for News Now.
And still ahead, mourners gather at Australia's Bondi Beach after a deadly terror attack.
The steps lawmakers are taking in Australia to prevent this from ever happening again. And legendary director Rob Reiner and his wife found dead, and investigators say their son may be responsible. We have the latest and a look back at his iconic career.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
4 News Now is brought to you by Cal Cars in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene.
Post Falls ER and Hospital, open 24/7, providing premium emergency department care without the wait. From your child sports injury to urgent ambulance visits, Post Falls ER features low wait times, efficient procedures, and compassionate care. Plus, we provide state-of-the-art imaging, inpatient care, and accept all commercial insurances. Because in an emergency, every second counts and every life matters. Post Falls ER and Hospital, State Line near Cabela's, minutes away, hours faster.
Andy's Heating Cooling guarantees to keep your home safe and cool. Your home and office comfort is Andy's priority. Stay cool this summer with a new air conditioning system from Carrier.
My air conditioner was not working. All I needed was a replacement sequencer. I called another company and they wanted to replace the unit for over $10,000. I was so glad I listened to my neighbor who recommended I get a second opinion from Andy's.
Turn to the experts. Andy's Heating Cooling since 1972, thanks to you.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time.
A great time to buy Ranger, Maverick.
Slate it. And F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's Holiday Pro Power onboard.
It's like a mobile generator.
Lease a F-150 SDX 4x4 for $329 a month for 36. Or purchase with 0% for 60 and no payments for 90 days.
Welcome to Parker Toyota, the Toyota Truck Center of the Northwest. Our inventory has never been better with a huge selection from stock to fully customized trucks.
And now you can choose between a gas or hybrid powertrain. So whether you're looking for great MPGs or a 12,000-pound towing capacity, we have the truck for you.
Check out the all-new Toyota Tacoma and Tundra at your locally owned Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
There's no one that wants to put this individual in handcuffs than us.
A nationwide manhunt is underway for the gunman who killed at least 2 students at Brown University over the weekend. Investigators today releasing new images of a person of interest.
ABC's Rena Roy is in Providence tonight with more on the manhunt as we learn about the victims.
FBI agents and police officers gathering evidence at Brown University's engineering building and searching the neighborhood with canines as they work to track down the shooter in Saturday's deadly attack. A person of interest was detained but then released upon further investigation.
He has been cleared. He is not a person of interest any longer. The investigation is now focused in another direction.
Investigators working off surveillance video taken Saturday. This one far away showing a person of interest wearing all black, walking away from the shooting location, and another a little closer. Both taken just minutes after the gunfire that left at least 2 people dead and 9 others injured. Police later releasing new video this evening of a person of interest. On Saturday, just after 4 p.m., as final exams and study sessions were underway, students suddenly running for cover, hiding under desks and barricading doors. The campus on lockdown for hours.
I heard the first series of gunshots, like a pop, 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 pop. And so I started screaming, active shooter, run.
Student Mohammed Umerzakov was shot and killed, according to the U.S. ambassador to Uzbekistan, though ABC News has not confirmed the death. This photo shared in a GoFundMe posted by the family. Sophomore Ella Cook also killed and remembered as a bright light in the community. The College Republicans of America posting this picture, saying she was vice president of the group at Brown.
She was nothing but peaceful and pleasant. Really, her loss is really a big hit for the Brown community.
Now, as for those who are still recovering in the hospital, 6 of them are listed in critical but stable condition. Rena Roy, ABC News, Providence, Rhode Island.
Investigators believe the son of legendary director Rob Reiner is the one responsible for his parents' deaths. Reiner was found dead last night along with his wife Michelle yesterday in their Los Angeles home. 32-year-old Nick Reiner is currently behind bars, and according to ABC News, Rob and Nick got into an argument at a holiday party on Saturday. Nick was seen acting strangely.
A seismic shock because Rob Reiner is such an outsized presence in the entertainment community. I mean, he's almost the mayor of Hollywood. He's such an affable, genial person.
We will take a look back at his historic career and how he helped reshape television comedy tonight at 6:30.
Windy today, but also warm. A record high of 57 degrees. Our previous record, 53, set back in 1941. It'll be a little bit cooler tomorrow, a high of 50. That compares to an average high of 33. The winds will pick up throughout the day. I'll take you hour by hour through those winds after the break.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Aspen and Stone at Home, downtown Sandpoint.
Set the scene for the season. Bring home comfort and style that feels like you. Create spaces you love coming home to. Many pieces in stock and ready for delivery. The Tin Roof. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
BECU has helped Finney Ridge Painting grow from setting up payroll services to finance. I feel that BECU is fundamentally concerned about me as an individual and my business and all the individuals that work here. They provide a level of connection that other institutions aren't interested in. With BECU, we don't feel like customers. We feel like business partners.
Your Greater Spokane Ram dealers wrap up the year sales event is on. Now's your time to unwrap great deals, like 0% APR financing for 60 months on 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorns. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. Backed by our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. That's right, 0% APR financing for 60 months. Plus, America's best full-size truck powertrain limited warranty. Hurry in today before these huge deals disappear.
Did you know Fred's Appliance has been family-owned locally since 1962? Come check out what's in stock and on sale. Score big on all GE appliances from your favorite brands like GE Cafe and GE Profile. Fred's is offering exclusive deals on all GE fridges, ranges, dishwashers, and so much more. We still have the largest selection of in-stock Get It Today inventory in the region, making us your smartest and most convenient choice.
Set the scene for the season. Bring home comfort and style that feels like you. Create spaces you love coming home to. Many pieces in stock and ready for delivery. The Tin Roof. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
This week, Good Morning America's serving up some supreme talent with Timothy Chalamet tomorrow on GMA.
It just makes you feel great.
And this week, Fran Drescher is live. Plus, things are getting strange with the stars from Stranger Things, all on Good Morning America.
All right, welcome back. We are joined once again now by Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker.
Chris, we know you're tracking those strong winds.
Yes, and I really want to emphasize the difference between this upcoming storm and the wind events that we've had this fall. This is going to be much stronger, and the potential for widespread damage much greater. 4 things to know. It is a weather alert day tomorrow and Wednesday for high winds. The winds will be peaking in the early morning hours on Wednesday, just after midnight, actually in Spokane between about 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Wednesday morning. Prepare for power outages. This is going to be coming in the middle of the night. So before you go to bed tomorrow night, get those flashlights ready, your generator if you have one. Elderly neighbors, be sure to check on them. And we also have tree damage, very, very likely with this storm. In the short term, we have a wind advisory. We have in the area shaded in brown on your screen until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're looking at gusts of up to 45 miles per hour. And as windy as it is right now, imagine 15, 20, 25 mile per hour higher gusts. So if things are looking a little unsecure right now, that will only get worse. Here are our 12-hour winds for the next several hours. We're going to start off at 7 o'clock, 40 to 45 mile per hour winds. By about 1 a.m., we'll be in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range. By 7 a.m., 25 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. Then we get into the day on Tuesday and we start moving the exact opposite direction. We'll be 20 to 25 miles per hour through mid-morning. By around noon, we're already up around 40-mile-per-hour gusts and heading into the evening with 40 to 45-mile-per-hour gusts. And again, those winds will be peaking then as we get into the very early morning hours on Wednesday. Precipitation, we've got some of that too. Here's a look at our Doppler radar right now. We've had a few sprinkles over the northeast mountains and North Idaho. Also some rain right now in northern portions of the Palouse. We take a look at our forecast radar. We'll keep that chance of showers going on a very hit and miss basis through about midnight, mostly dry overnight, but by tomorrow morning we have more rain coming into the Palouse, chance of showers up around Spokane, drying out in the afternoon, and then tomorrow evening another round of wet weather on the way. For the mountains on Tuesday and Wednesday, it is going to be snow, heavy snow over Stevens Pass, up to 18 inches of snow over Snoqualmie. Less snow on 4th of July, and Lookout, mainly in 4th of July, it's just going to be too warm. Lookout Pass up to a foot of snow. Temperatures are going to gradually cool down as we head into the weekend, not back down to average, but it will be cooler. So we'll start to see some snow mixing in, possibly just plain old snow over the weekend, but especially over the mountains, we're going to make up for some lost time with a chance of precipitation every day through the 7-day forecast, Derek.
All right, Chris, thank you. It is time to swap your candy canes for lightsabers this holiday season. Check out this Star Wars themed Christmas display up in Meade. As you can see, there are dozens of lights and giant inflatable characters. You can even turn on your radio to music synced up with the display. You can hear that Star Wars theme song in the background. Homeowner Kevin King says it's a fun holiday memory for the whole family.
I think some of the adults are just excited, or not more excited, seeing this than some of the kids, because there's a lot of people that have been lifelong Star Wars fans to all different degrees, and when they come out here, you know, it's sort of a party atmosphere. We have music going and there's characters.
Yeah, the Star Wars geek in me is loving this. You can check out their Facebook page, Star Wars House Spokane, for when the display is up and running. Now, unfortunately, the high winds have forced them to close the display tonight and tomorrow, but there are certain nights when Star Wars characters are at the house giving out prizes and saying hi. The address is 15604 North Freya if you want to go check it out.
In this week's Money Saving Monday, we're talking about 401ks. And when you switch jobs, handling your 401k wisely can save you from a big tax hit. You might be tempted to cash it out, but financial experts say leaving just a few $1,000s in a retirement account can build to hundreds of thousands of dollars. John Maroney with Numerica Credit Union says for most people, the simplest thing is to roll your 401k over to the new plan to avoid those big tax consequences.
In the long run, that $3,000 can translate into hundreds of thousands of dollars if you keep it invested, especially if you're early on in your career, in like your early 20s.
Maroney warns against cashing out a 401k, saying the bigger pain isn't the 10% penalty in income taxes. You could be missing out on those future dollars the investments would create. Even if you're unemployed and you need the cash quickly, you do have options like taking a loan from your 401k where you pay interest back to yourself. For more details on 401k rollover options and retirement planning strategies, head to KXLY.com.
All right, still ahead, a deadly attack targeting a Hanukkah celebration at Bondi Beach in Australia. We'll have more on the investigation, the victims, the heroic bystander, and what comes next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Fairway Floor.
This holiday season, you can count on Fred Meyer. You get up high quality with our exclusive brands and down low prices. Because at Fred Meyer, quality and low prices always come together. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
Okay, there's the signal.
Wait, hurry, he's coming.
Have a good round.
See you later.
All right.
What's that?
Toolbox.
Okay. Santa's way sneakier.
When I was told I needed radiation treatment for a brain tumor, I couldn't stop thinking about what could happen to my memories. Those moments I cherish from growing up, of finding myself, of the people I love, of what I've created. Could they all just fade away? But when I learned how precise treatment was with Gamma Knife, I was reassured that those moments would be preserved. Because it's not only about protecting the memories I've made, but the ones I have yet to create.
People from North Idaho are built for long, snowy winters.
And so are the Subarus they drive.
With symmetrical all-wheel drive, every Subaru handles winter's toughest challenges with ease. No matter how harsh the weather gets, your Subaru stays in control.
It's the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event. With every new Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru and Parker Subaru are donating a minimum of $325 to charity now through January 2nd.
Holiday shopping is easier in Spokane Valley. With hundreds of stores and free parking, finding the perfect gift is a breeze. From fashion to footwear, journals to jewels, there's something unique for everyone on your list. From gear that lasts, hobbies that cast, and toys that go fast, Spokane Valley has you covered. Winding down at the end of the day has never been more filling or fun. Shop Spokane Valley, your holiday shopping packaged perfectly.
It's time to find gifts for everyone on your list at Fred Meyer, like cozy styles for the family as low as $9.99, toys they'll love as low as $4.99, and tech gifts as low as $19.99. Shop great holiday deals all month long.
Around the world, the Prime Minister of Australia is calling for tougher restrictions to be added to the country's already strict gun laws.
His proposal comes after at least 15 people were killed in a terror attack targeting a Hanukkah celebration on a Sydney beach. Officials say the two suspects are a father and son. ABC's Faith Abube has the latest.
This morning, mourners are gathering to pay tribute to the victims of the terror attack on Australia's Bondi Beach. At least 15 people were killed and more than 40 others injured after two gunmen opened fire during a Hanukkah celebration. Police confirmed the Jewish community was the intended target.
You could just hear the gunshots and they're just so loud. And we didn't know which way that they were shooting, so we were like running on the open road.
Video shows the suspect, a 50-year-old father, and his son, 24 years old, perched atop a pedestrian bridge firing long guns. Police killed the father at the scene while his son is in critical but stable condition. More than 1,000 people were on the popular beach at the time, the victims ranging from 10 to 87 years old. Among those killed, one of the event's organizers, Rabbi Eli Schlanger, and Holocaust survivor Alex Kleitman, whose daughter shared with ABC News that he was killed while trying to protect his wife. Authorities say the bloodshed could have been much worse if not for the heroic actions of a bystander. The man, who police have identified as Ahmad al-Ahmad, confronted one of the gunmen by jumping from behind a car, wrestling for control of the weapon and disarming him. Ahmad suffered multiple gunshot wounds and is currently recovering at the hospital.
We hope he will be fine. He's a hero. 100% he's a hero.
This tragedy is shaking a nation that has some of the toughest gun laws in the world. But now the Prime Minister is proposing even tighter controls, including limits on the number of firearms a person can register and regular checks on licenses over time.
If we need to toughen these up, if there's anything we can do, I'm certainly up for it. What we saw yesterday was an act of pure evil, an act of terror, an act of anti-Semitism.
And you can see behind me, a crowd has gathered here at the scene to hold vigil for the victims. The Prime Minister also announcing that the government will extend funding to provide security for the Jewish community here in Australia. Faith Abube, ABC News, Sydney, Australia.
Still ahead, lawmakers want to lower Washington's legal drinking limit.
The debate over safety and responsible drinking coming up. And from food to energy bills, families' budgets are being stretched thin. We'll break down the latest inflation numbers and what they mean for your wallet.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
When you've been injured in a car accident, the insurance company can make you feel small. They make you feel unimportant. They make you feel like your situation doesn't matter.
Right when you need help the most.
That's when you call Russell & Hill.
You are important to us.
We'll work to get you the results you deserve.
So you can get back to being you.
Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident?
Russell & Hill will fight for you. Call 800-LAW-0842.
Some know it as prime rib. Officially, it's called a ribeye roast. We call ours divine. Tender, mouth-watering Hereford beef, aged to perfection for 5 weeks and never frozen. Oven ready and easy. Divine beef ribeye roast, tied and seasoned at your request. Reserve yours now, exclusively at Yoke's Fresh Markets.
Tired of body pain holding you back? Try Aleve for longer-lasting pain relief. Unlike Tylenol and Advil, just one dose of Aleve provides up to 12 hours of relief from all types of body pain. Try Aleve.
When it comes to taking care of your car, trust the family-owned service department that puts you first. At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we don't just fix cars, we keep your family safe on the road. With no hidden fees or surprise charges, you'll always know exactly what you're paying for. And with us, you only pay a 6% tax on parts, never on labor. Come to Coeur d'Alene Honda, where quality service meets honest pricing every time. Call us to schedule an appointment today.
At Parker Toyota, our commitment to you begins the moment you drive off the lot in your new vehicle.
We have more Toyota Master Diagnostic technicians than anyone in the Northwest.
That means our technicians are the most experienced at identifying and fixing any mechanical issues, ensuring that your Toyota receives the care it deserves.
Open 7 days a week. Call or go online to schedule your appointment at parkertoyota.com.
4 News Now and BECU are teaming up to welcome in some fun and friendly holiday spirit. Send us a picture of your pet decked out for the holidays, and you could win a $100 gift card to a local pet store courtesy of BECU. Details at kxly.com/holidaypets.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Well, our team of weather experts have declared back-to-back weather alert days with a wind advisory already in effect.
And those winds are only going to get stronger. Let's get straight to Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker.
We could see wind gusts in the 20-mile-per-hour range, stronger than what we are already experiencing. 43-mile-per-hour gusts in Spokane as well as in Coeur d'Alene, 32-mile-per-hour gusts in Spokane Valley. It's going to be a windy night, but our wind advisory will end at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. The stronger winds come in tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning. We're starting off our forecast wind gusts Tuesday at 9 o'clock with 35, 45-mile-per-hour gusts possible. A fast-moving and strong cold front begins moving through. By midnight, we're starting to see our winds really pick up through central Washington. As we get into 1, 2 a.m., we're going to be seeing wind gusts in the 55-mile-per-hour range through the Columbia Basin, 60-mile-per-hour gusts in Moscow and Pullman. Winds similar to what we're experiencing right now in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, and they will pick up even more as we get into the early morning hours on Wednesday. Close to 70-mile-per-hour gusts in Moscow and Pullman, in the 50-mile-per-hour range in Spokane. High wind watch goes into effect Tuesday evening and continues all the way through Wednesday. This is going to be an extended event. Things you could do right now: know where your essentials are, your flashlights, your generators, your extra blankets and coats. Secure your outdoor items, especially, boy, those holiday inflatables will not hold up in those kind of winds. Charge your devices before tomorrow night and move your car out from under any many trees. These wind gusts do have the potential to topple trees as well as cause widespread damage and power outages. I will be back with your 7-day forecast, Kirsten.
See you soon, Chris. Thank you. Washington lawmakers are preparing to make another push to lower the legal drinking limit for drivers.
Right now, the legal limit is 0.08%, but lawmakers want to drop that down to 0.05. The Washington Traffic Safety Committee presented the proposed reduced limit, pointing out that progress in reducing impaired driving fatalities has stagnated for almost 30 years. The committee quoted studies showing a 0.05 BAC impairs critical driving skills and significantly increases the risk of a crash. Supporters say lowering the limit could save lives, while opponents argue it might punish responsible drinkers. Well, tonight, Hollywood is mourning the death of legendary director Rob Reiner.
Investigators believe he and his wife may have been killed by his son, Nick Reiner. Rob Reiner spent decades in show business as his career over time evolved into one of the all-time greats. ABC's Danny New gives us a look back at his life and legacy.
You're Mr. Bunker. You figured that out, huh?
A Hollywood legend who may have started out in television comedy,
but I would be proud to partake of your pecan pie.
But whose expansion into filmmaking gave us perhaps the greatest romantic comedy.
You can't handle the truth.
The most quotable courtroom drama. And the first mainstream mockumentary. This morning we are remembering the incredible life and career of Rob Reiner, who has passed away at the age of 78.
There she is. There's the little lady who put you out of business.
You could say Reiner was both born for this and into this, with his father being comedy legend and 11-time Emmy winner Carl Reiner. Meanwhile, not only was his mother, Estelle, also a performer.
I'll have what she's having.
She was even tapped to deliver this iconic line in Reiner's 1989 classic, When Harry Met Sally.
You are a meathead. What did you call me?
Back in the 70s, after finding national stardom as the recipient of Archie Bunker's affectionate nicknames on All in the Family.
You know what we do?
Put it up to
11, exactly.
Reiner would emerge as a versatile director with his documentary about a fake band, This Is Spinal Tap. From there, he would continue to rattle off hit after hit with memorable films such as Stand By Me.
Can you move at all?
The Princess Bride.
Oh, you bought the wrong paper, Annie. I can't write on this paper, Annie.
And the Oscar winner, Misery.
Hi, I'm Marty DeBerge.
Most recently, Reiner returned to direct the sequel to his very first film, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. He recently appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live along with the members of the band, acting in character as the documentarian he plays in the films.
Yes. And I was just lucky enough to be the one chosen to document it. All right, the only one we knew.
But you chose yourself to do it.
I did. Well, I chose myself.
Yeah. And in a statement, we were hearing from the family of Norman Lear, who developed All in the Family, saying that Norman often referred to Rob as his son, and that he would have wanted people to remember that Rob and his wife, Michelle, quote, spent every breath trying to make this country a better place. In New York for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
Well, water main broke this morning near downtown Spokane, shutting off the water for several businesses and apartments.
Yeah, it's also causing road closures for a heavily traveled stretch of road. That water main broke near 8th and Washington, a few blocks west of Sacred Heart, forcing the city to set up detours around the intersection.
Now, the city says the road repairs will likely last into tomorrow.
A number of residents were without water in their apartments for hours today and couldn't use their showers or sinks. Our Derek Strom has the story.
The break this morning sent gallons of water spilling down Washington Street. Crews were excavating and jackhammering the pavement to get a better look at the water main throughout the day. It's right outside Aaron Nassar's window in the apartment building next door. He woke up to the noise and then discovered he didn't have any water.
Thank God I don't have too many dishes to do at the moment, because that would be another issue as well. Yeah. I mean, the water in this building already isn't top quality by any means.
People living in the nearby Comstock Arms apartments didn't have any water either, along with several nearby businesses. Many residents were disappointed they wouldn't be able to use their sinks.
Well, I've got my Christmas baking to kind of start getting going on, so having a sink would be really helpful for that. It's been a little rough, just kind of trying to do the usual things of breakfast, getting ready for work in the morning and everything. And it was such a surprise, too, because everything was working great last night.
The city created detours for drivers needing to get around the road closures at Washington and 8th and 7th Avenue. Crews say fixing the water main won't take nearly as long as fixing the road that was lifted up by all of the water pressure.
It's going to depend on how long it takes us to excavate it. Once we get down and everything exposed, we'll completely shut it off. Then it shouldn't be too much longer after that. It just depends on how long it's going to take for us to excavate it.
And that was Derek Strom reporting. A water specialist from the city says the water main was an older pipe and this area usually has high water pressure. We'll update you just as soon as the road is back open.
Well, after breaking a record and winning trophies with Gonzaga, Ryan Nembhard reaches new heights in the NBA.
The point guard finds his way in Dallas. Our Jack Wallace caught up with the Zags great coming up in sports.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Disney's The Lion King. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Discover unique treasures at the Small Biz Shop. Browse local vendors offering everything from gifts to home decor. Support our community's entrepreneurs and find something special today. Visit us at River Park Square's lower level.
Out here, no one hands you anything. Every log milled. Every board stacked. That's all you. And your checking account should work just as hard. Ascend Checking from P1FCU earns you 3.5% APY with no monthly fees. No gimmicks, just rewards for the work you're already doing. Because around here, dividends are for the doers. Learn more at p1fcu.org/ascend.
Post Falls ER and Hospital, open 24/7, providing premium emergency department care without the wait. From your child sports injury to urgent ambulance visits, Post Falls ER features low wait times, efficient procedures, and compassionate care. Plus, we provide state-of-the-art imaging, inpatient care, and accept all commercial insurances. Because in an emergency, every second counts and every life matters. Post Falls ER and Hospital, State Line near Cabela's, minutes away, hours faster.
Ring in the holiday season and unwrap the winnings at the Kootenai Casino in Bonners Ferry. Santa's got you on his list for 12 days of giveaways and a New Year's Eve countdown to cash. Warm up with December room rates starting as low as $59 a night midweek. And we'll even include 2 free breakfast vouchers with your stay. It's time for Holly Jolly Jackpots. Come stay and play at the Kootenai Casino. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY for details or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
Discover unique treasures at the Small Biz Shop. Browse local vendors offering everything from gifts to home decor. Support our community's entrepreneurs and find something special today. Visit us at River Park Square's lower level.
The latest on the shocking deaths of Hollywood great Rob Reiner and his wife. The arrest of their troubled son. His history of addiction and homelessness. Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
Special Agent Will Trent. You run from the dark. That's why it chases you. Get out of my house!
This killer's underestimating you.
I got this.
Gonzaga's Ryan Nembhard left a sizable impact at Spokane as the all-time WCC assist leader and helping GU to a conference title last season. Now he's thriving in the NBA. We caught up with him on how his improbable journey got him to the league.
A Gonzaga legend, Ryan Nembhard dazzled his way through college, breaking records through his phenomenal 2 seasons in Spokane under Mark Few.
And everything that Gonzaga was able to prepare me for this next level has been huge, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I'm a Zag for life, and I love watching those guys this year, so it's been a lot of fun.
After the 2024-25 season, the NBA draft passed over Ryan, but one franchise believed in the small, shifty guard, the Dallas Mavericks, who picked up Ryan as an undrafted free agent.
They showed the most love, as well as just, you know, point guard depth at the time, so I feel like I could have a good chance of cracking the roster and getting an opportunity over here.
Ryan is far from the first Zag to take an opportunity at the league, joining guys like Chet Holmgren and Rui Hachimura, plus his own brother Andrew, who made an NBA Finals appearance for the Indiana Pacers this summer.
Both being in the league is special. A dream of ours since we were little kids, and be able to share some some things about the game and new things that are different at the NBA level has been fun.
As Ryan worked through the offseason, he eventually had a shot breaking out this December.
And no one near him.
I've always had this confidence in myself, and it goes to your work. You know, I put so much work in and spend so much time to be able to have the confidence that I have.
He had a historic performance at Denver, 28 points, 10 assists, no turnovers. First undrafted rookie in history with those numbers in a game.
No one's really going to see what your own vision is for yourself, but if you just continue with the work and put in the work, then I knew that this was a possibility eventually.
Guys love playing with him, and he's taking shots that present themselves, but he's playing the game at a very high level and playing the game the right way.
Ryan works to improve his game, continuing to learn and grow alongside #1 overall pick Cooper Flagg.
He's a young kid. He's 18. He's playing basketball at a high level, and we have a great relationship so far.
Now the former Zag still checks in on his old buddies, the team well on their way to another big season, much to Ryan's excitement.
Super happy. It's been fun to watch those guys, man, and I think they can do some big things this year.
Well, and speaking of more Zags who are doing big things, one of Nembhard's close friends, Graham Ike, won the WCC Player of the Week today after his heroics against UCLA. Ike scored 25 points, mostly in a dominant second half, and dished out a career-high 5 assists along with 5 rebounds. Ike and the Zags return to Spokane this week, taking on the Campbell Fightin' Camels on Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the Kettle. And don't miss tomorrow's introductory press conference of new Washington State football head coach Kirby Moore. We'll have the stream online at KXLY+. You can also find the link on our website, KXLY.com. So pretty exciting to see this new era of Cougs football begin. As a reminder to fans at home, interim head coach Jesse Bobbitt will coach WSU at the Potato Bowl, and Moore begins his tenure for this new season in the spring. So it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people, I think, at that press conference tomorrow. Probably all of Prosser, too.
That's right.
All right, Jack, thank you. At Evergreen Elementary, 5th graders made a promise to make sure families in our community don't go hungry. And with a little guidance from their teacher, that promise quickly turned into action.
I know that we can't completely change their lives, but if we can impact their lives even for a small moment, it's all worth it.
What started as a classroom conversation has grown into a school-wide movement. See how these students are making a real impact in Hannah Joy's report tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest. Now, for some, the nickname never technically went away, probably a lot of us, but Target officially is bringing back Target.
Yes, the company launched its first ever concept Target store in New York City. Take a look. It's full of designer collaborations, beauty products, and stylish apparel, and of course the signature dog. The retailer sales began to miss the mark in 2022 when analysts say post-pandemic consumers eased up on spending and went to rivals like Amazon and Walmart. So company officials hope the New York store will spark a buzz and give Target's bottom line a boost.
Kicks are all the rage, and for most of you, we're referring to shoes now. That the diner that made Moons Over Miami famous is coming out with sticky kicks. The high-top shoes were designed with syrup-colored patent leather, tumbled yellow accents, and the Denny's logo on the heel. The limited editions go on sale in a couple of days on dinerdrip.com. Fun fact, I worked at 2 different Denny's. I think I might need those.
I can see you wearing them on a Friday. Well, they say what comes around goes around, and record sales are back up, fueled by Gen Z. Vinyl record sales up 18% over the last 5 years. Nearly 60% of Gen Z music fans say they like the aesthetic of records, and 37% say they use vinyl to decorate their homes. Now, Taylor Swift may have something to do with this. She may be fueling the trend. 5 of the 10 best-selling albums in 2024 were hers.
4 things to know about your weather. We have a weather alert for Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Early morning Wednesday, our winds are going to be peaking. Prepare for power outages now, and tree damage will be likely with this strong system. I'll tell you all about it, and some thunderstorms in progress right now after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The holidays are all about giving, but at the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event, it's all about getting. Get the strongest Ram 1500 ever. Get the power of the high-output 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel, and get it all backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Nothing stops Ram. Don't let anything stop you from getting a great deal at the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event.
Right now, during the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event, get 0% financing for 60 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn and Laramie models. See your local Ram dealer.
My name is Amy, and I live in Post Falls, Idaho. I went to a provider for the last 20 years, but I felt that I wasn't being heard. I had a friend who has been a patient at Heritage Health, and she was like, why don't you try Heritage Health? I did, and had an amazing experience. It was probably one of the best provider-patient experiences I've ever had. Life has been great ever since.
This holiday season, unwrap excitement at Triple Play, North Idaho's destination for indoor family fun, with something for every age. The magic never stops. Come out and play today, Triple Play.
At Parker Subaru, adventure doesn't wait. With a large inventory of Crosstreks, Outbacks, Foresters, and Ascents, your Subaru is ready right now.
New or used, Subaru has delivered decades of legendary longevity, rock-solid reliability, and award-winning safety.
It's the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event. With every new Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru and Parker Subaru are donating a minimum of $325 to charity now through January 2nd.
Figuring out how to best care for a senior in your family can be overwhelming. That's why several Spokane senior living communities have joined forces to bring you helpful, timely videos at kxoi.com/senior living. Get expert advice, find trusted resources, and prepare your family for the future. Become informed because we know the needs of your loved ones will continue to change. Visit kxoi.com/senior living today for helpful information and for people you can contact with your questions.
Whether planning your big day or needing a final touch, the Spokane Wedding Expo is for you. Experience firsthand all the aspects of a great wedding. Food, fashion, photography, and flowers all in one place. For tickets, visit SpokaneWeddingsAndEvents.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Andy's Heating, Cooling, Electrical.
Well, Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker joins us again.
And Chris, you're tracking some thunderstorms in the area right now.
Yes, and this is in association with tonight's winds, not to be confused with tomorrow night's winds, which are going to be even stronger. But let's take a look at the radar right now. We have had some rumbles of thunder coming off of the Blue Mountains south of Pullman. Also around the Potlatch area, we've had a few cloud-to-ground lightning strikes and some areas of heavy rain from St. Mary's down through Palouse along this line of fast-moving thunderstorms that is heading to the east. Up along the Canadian border in the mountains northeast of Ione, in the Northeast Mountains, and over the Canadian border, a few rumbles as well. These thunderstorms will not hold together long and will be tapering off later this evening. Our winds right now are right about at their peak for this wind advisory that is in effect until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Winds will gradually die down. In fact, here are a look at our 12-hour winds. 7 o'clock, we're still going to be in that 40 to 45 mile per hour range. By about midnight, 30 to 35 mile per hour winds. And then finally, 7 a.m., 25 to 30 mile per hour winds. Our wind advisory, again, expiring at 6 a.m. It's not going to be calm at any point tomorrow. It will just say breezy to windy through the morning. And then as we get into the afternoon and evening, those winds start picking up again. Finally, by about this time tomorrow, we're going to be back in that 40 to 45 mile per hour range. The difference being that is not going to be our peak. Those winds are going to continue to increase through Wednesday early morning, and that is why we have that high wind watch in effect for the potential for up to 60 mile per hour gusts. Some locations could see up to 70 mile per hour gusts. These are the odds in Spokane of seeing 50 mile per hour gusts as we get into Wednesday early morning. 70% chance at 5 a.m. The odds are even higher down on the Palouse. Right now it looks like Those winds are going to be the strongest down around the Moscow and Pullman area. 60-mile-per-hour winds, only a 30% chance. We really would like a 0% chance, because once we're into that 60-mile-per-hour range, we're really going from tree limbs down and a few power outages to falling trees and widespread power outages. And some locations, particularly the Palouse, parts of the Columbia Basin, could be in for some widespread damage. That is why it is a weather alert day tomorrow. Time to prepare for those winds coming overnight Wednesday. Something to think about. A lot of people, most people, will be asleep at that time when our winds are peaking. So it's good to do all the preparations before you go to bed tomorrow night. From thunder snow to 2 feet in a day, we've seen it all. Tonight, our first alert weather team breaks down the inland Northwest most extreme winter weather and how to stay safe. Into the cold, our special airing tonight at 7 o'clock. You can stream it tonight on your connected TV using the KXLY Plus app.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you, Chris. Well, this Thursday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics will release their final Consumer Price Index report for the year. That tracks just how much prices have changed from month to month.
It's the first inflation report since September because of the government shutdown. CNN's Jen Sullivan looks at what's driving up costs.
From groceries to natural gas and electric bills, costs are rising and consumers are feeling the crunch, according to the latest Consumer Price Index report.
People are still frustrated because we saw prices rise quite quickly coming out of the pandemic. They're never going back down.
Because of inflation, the most recent data shows American households are spending $208 more a month to purchase the same goods and services as they were a year ago, and over $1,043 more a month than they did at the start of 2021, according to data from Moody's Analytics.
We hear loud and clear how people are experiencing really costs.
Last week, the Federal Reserve lowered interest rates by 1/4 percentage point, which will make it cheaper to borrow money for things like credit cards and car loans. One of the reasons they lowered rates was because they say inflation is cooling.
If you get away from tariffs, inflation is in the low 2s, right? So it's really tariffs that's causing most of the inflation overshoot.
Powell says inflation due to tariffs will likely be short-lived, but experts say that doesn't mean costs will come down.
Inflation, it might slow down, but we're still going to have higher prices.
Many experts say the best way for consumers to feel better about the economy is for wages to increase. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
And before we go to break, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup tonight.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
One night in Memphis, the nationally acclaimed tribute concert featuring Elvis, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Johnny Cash live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino, Thursday, January 29th.
Winning is just the beginning.
It matters late at night.
It matters when you aren't sure and need someone who is.
Our minimalized with none.
It matters when times are tight and saving money can really make a difference.
Thanks so much, Eric. I really appreciate you. Hi, Alex.
Where you get your medicine has never mattered more. That's why we have convenient locations right in your neighborhood with pharmacists ready to get to know you.
Where you get your medicine matters.
This holiday season, you can count on Fred Meyer. You get up high quality and down low prices. Up high quality with our exclusive brands and down low prices on all your holiday needs. Because at Fred Meyer, quality and low prices always come together. Fred Meyer. Fresh for everyone.
For over 25 years, Dr. Arvind Chaudhry and Summit Cancer Centers has remained true to 3 core values. 25 years of coming together to develop the most complete and personalized treatment plans available. 25 years of providing the most advanced treatments and non-invasive radiosurgery in the country. 25 years of taking you on a healing journey from diagnosis to recovery.
And we are not stopping there. We will continue to offer the most comprehensive cancer treatment in the Northwest.
Summit Cancer Centers, integrated, innovative, inspired.
What's the real meaning of Christmas? I asked Dad the same thing last year.
That's right, you did.
And the answer is, a long time ago there were shepherds in a field watching their sheep when a bright light appeared that was an angel saying, "A baby has been born in Bethlehem." And that baby was Jesus, God's only son sent here to be our Savior.
So Jesus is the reason. That's what I said.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, February 5th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Jordan Sales and Service.
This upcoming wind event is being compared to the wind event of January 2021 that caused widespread down trees and power outages, especially around the Comstock Park area. So do prepare tomorrow or tonight for that big wind on the way.
I do remember Comstock being a mess after that storm.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah. All right.
Thank you for all that preparation guidance, and we'll see you again at 11.
Sign up for the 4 News Now daily